Well, welcome back to another Bad Tabletop Gaming. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share everything. If you can also see below, there's links to our Instagram page, our Facebook page, and anything else we have. I don't know, but whatever. So here is Bill, and here's Craig. Today we're going to be doing a Blood Feud match. It is Space Wolves versus Dark Angels.
Yeah, this is a long-going grudge match between us.
Yeah. Today we find out in one game who is number one, and not number one Legion either. It's
No, I'm number one Legion. I'm the first.
We'll see.
So we're just gonna go straight into the army reviews.
My first and only HQ choice is a Praetor in Cataphractic Terminator armor. He's got a digital laser, mastercrafted Paragon blade. He's also has a combi weapon with a grenade launcher and stasis shells. My first and only elite choice is a Contemptor Mortis Dreadnought. He's armed with twin-link las cannons. My first troop choice is a 10-man tactical squad. The sergeant is armed with a Calibanite Warblade. He has a combi weapon with grenade launcher and stasis shells. The entire squad is armed with bolters and has secondary weapons with chainswords. My second troop choice is another 10-man tactical squad. Sergeant is armed with a Calibanite Warblade. He also has a combi weapon with grenade launchers and stasis shells. The squad does not have any upgrades. My first fast attack choice is a 5-man Outrider squad. One has been upgraded to a sergeant with a Calibanite Warblade. The entire squad has plasma guns. My second fast attack choice is a Xiphon Interceptor. It has armored cockpit, Chaffee launchers, and ground tracking augury. My first and only heavy support choice is a Scaran Arcus Strike Tank. It is upgraded with auxiliary drive.
Starting with my HQs, I have a warlord. He has Ether Rune armor, bolt pistol, digital lasers, iron halo, mastercrafted Paragon blade, melta bombs, and he has terminal lucidity injectors. For his warlord trait, he got Crown Breaker, and I'm using the Bloody Claws Rite of War for this detachment. My second HQ is a Speaker of the Dead. He has Ether Rune armor, Power Maul refractor field, and is armed with a plasma pistol. For my lone elite choice, I have a Contemptor Quarters class Dreadnought. He has 2 Dreadnought close combat weapons, extra armor. Each fist has a plasma blaster. For my troop choice, I have 3 identically armed Greyslayer squads. Each squad has a Huskarl with a power axe and melta bomb. There are 2 power fists in the squad, 1 power axe, and 1 heavy chain blade. The remaining Marines have close combat weapons and bolt pistols. For my first fast attack, I have an Ambulis Dreadclaw drop pod. My last fast attack is a Xiphon Interceptor, 2 twin-link glass cannons, Xiphon rotary missile launcher, has armored cockpit, chaff launchers, and ground tracking auguries.
So, looking at the board, how do you guys feel about?
Well, I'm liking the terrain. There seems to be a little bit of cover I'm gonna be able to try and hug.
Mm-hmm.
This awesome central piece will make for a good battle if the Dark Angels are brave enough to face me on the field. We'll see.
Hey, I mean, I went with personal trait for my warlord trait. I got master defense, so I got counterattack, which is awesome because I know I'm going to be getting assaulted. But I feel like I can hold my own against you. I really do. And I mean, I'm not just going to race into the Space Wolves. You guys know nothing about us, bunch of savages.
I don't know. I had that warlord trait last time, and it didn't help me at all.
It didn't help you at all. Well, hopefully it helps me. That's all I can say.
Do you guys really have any kind of game plan? I know that you just said you were gonna try and hug the train, but
I'm going to try and shoot the heck out of him.
Yeah, I'm going to really try and take advantage of my Legion rules, allowing me to close the distance quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll kind of see what happens. Hopefully, take away some of his guns. I'm a little outgunned in this, but
Yeah,
no
but I'm
fear.
completely out assaulted in this, so
Yeah,
fair's
well,
fair.
Dark Angels always are. So
Oh, well, whatever.
Well, guys, friendly handshake, if you will.
yeah, good luck, man. Good luck.
See you on the field.
Okay, my fellow Space Wolf players, I'm going infantry. I'm hoping to take him out.
Bill's not here. Going infantry.
So here's our deployment on the battlefield. It's pretty much straight up pitch battle here. I'm really hoping to close this distance quickly and try to mitigate as much shooting damage as possible, kind of like Last Samurai style. So we'll see.
Yeah, I've got a gun line, and I knew that was how I was going to have to build my list. I'm going to get out assaulted, so I got to thin your numbers.
Yeah.
You know, bring those puppies to heel.
Here's my seize roll. Woo!
Oh, God!
Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so Dreadclaw is popping down there. Gonna slide back 7 inches. Dreadclaw Heat Blast, D3 plus 3 inches for 5 inches, so it will be in range of this Sikaran. And it's strength 6 on the weakest armor, which is 12. Looking for that 6. Nothing. And seeing if I take any damage, I do not.
There's the 6 you were looking for.
Grey Slayer squad moving up, just trying to close that gap as quickly as possible. Alright, the Cordis is overcharging for the +1 movement. He's going to be boogieing up, trying to really close quick. And my Grey Slayer squad, led by the Wolf-Lord, will be moving up as well. Flat out on my Dreadclaw. I'm going to try and force the Dark Angels to move a little bit. Grey Slayers are running with the Speaker of the Dead for 5 inches. Quarters Contemptor running for 3 inches, and the Grey Slayer squad for 6. Rolling for my overcharge. Oh, it's cocked. He's okay.
My movement, I'm going to move my Arcus first. I want to get away from this Dreadclaw. Going to move my Tactical Marines up. They need to get as close as possible. I may even assault this turn. Okay, I'm going to move my Outriders, and they're just going to fly up, thin those herds. Cordis is going to move, and it's just going to move, take some shots. Okay, the Arcus is going to open up fire onto those Marines there. I want to thin them. So 4 shots. 3 hits. I'm looking for 2s. 2 dead Space Wolves. 2 dead.
He doesn't say. Why didn't he fire his heavy bolt?
Heavy Bolter is going to open fire now. 3 shots. Looking for 3s. 1.
Armor save. Good.
My Praetor is going to use his combi grenade launcher with stasis shells. He's going to fire. He's going to be targeting this guy right here. And we're going to see. It's moving. It landed on 2 guys, so I'm going to roll. It's strength 3, so I need 5s. Nothing. So I have 4 guys within rapid fire range and 5 guys that are out. I also have stasis anomaly on that squad, so they're -1 weapon skill and -1 initiative. So I'm going to go and roll my shooting attacks. I've got 13 attacks. Oof. That was not good.
Pretty good from over here.
And force to wound. 1. Wow, that was bad.
Armor save. He's good.
Contemptor Mortis is going to try and take out its counterpart. It's got 2 shots. 2 last cannon shots in the front armor. Twin linked. 2 hits. And 1 penetrating hit.
Some vulnerable save action. Always good.
Okay. Bikes are going to fire. They're firing at the squad here. 3 of them are within rapid fire range, so I'm going to start rolling for them one at a time. Okay, so I got 7 hits. 1 did miss, but he did not fail, or he did not roll 1. So I'm going to roll my hits. So that is 6 5-up cover saves for Bill.
All right. So starting, I've got 2 guys before my Praetor on 5s. Both dead. And I got a 4+ invulnerable, so I'm going to try and roll him.
Roll bad.
He ends up taking 3.
Tactical squad here is going to fire. They're going to try and finish off that Praetor. Only 4 of them can see, and they're only getting 4 shots. So let's. So 2 hits, and looking for 4s. Nothing.
Rolling for some reserves. Xiphon is in. Xiphon's moving up. Try and take care of that Mortis Contemptor. Don't like las cannons shooting us in the face too much. Contemptor Cordis is going to overcharge for rage. He's going to try and smash some Dark Angel face. Move up to here. The warlord is going to be breaking off from the squad, trying to assist his Dreadnought brother in taking down some Dark Angels, while the Grey Slayers are moving up to close the distance with this Mortis Contemptor. Grey Slayers, under the watchful eye of the Speaker of the Dead, going to move up to engage the traitor forces known as Dark Angels. Dreadclaw is just going to scuttle back close to the edge, and the Grey Slayers inside will be disembarking. Now that the Wolflord has left my squad, the Grey Slayers will run and have a 3 for +1 for 4. Grey Slayer squad and Speaker of the Dead are going to fire pistols into the Dark Angel Marines. The Speaker of the Dead firing first. Gets a hit. The rest of the guys looking for 3s. All hit. Looking for 4s. Preferred enemy. For 5.
Looking for saves. 1. I'm okay with that.
Grey Slayers are going to assault the Sicaran Arcus, looking for a 2-inch charge. They are in. Grey Slayers assaulting the Tactical Marines and Praetor, looking for a 4-inch charge.
I am going to Overwatch. Looking for 6s. Only 1 hit. And it wounds!
Armor save. Good to go. Looking for that 4-inch charge. For 9. Cordis Contemptor is assaulting the bikes. He pre-rolled his lookout, or his Overwatch, sorry, just because of the way overheating and twin linked works.
So I got 3 hits, and now I'm looking for 6s again to do some damage. 1.
Oh, looking for that invulnerable. He's good. And for that wicked 2-inch charge,
Ooh,
he's running in. Praetor, he is separate from the Grey Slayer still. He's making an assault into the bikes as well, looking for a 6-inch charge. He's in with 8. Grey Slayer squad is assaulting the Mortis Contemptor. It's a 5-inch charge, but -1 from my run, so I'm looking for that 6. Oh yeah.
And I'm going to Overwatch. Not for nothing. Twin linked. Still nothing.
Alright, Grey Slayers are assaulting this Arcus. At initiative 4, I'm going to rock out with some crack grenades. Looking for 3s to hit. Looking for those 6s again. For 1 glance. Initiative 3, Heavy Chain Blade, looking for 3s. Let's strength 7, looking for that 5 or 6. One glance. Initiative 1, I'll roll my 2 power fists together, looking for 3s. All hit. These are strength 9. Looking for 3s. One glance, 1 pen. It will end up killing it, but what is the pen result? In case it explodes. Oh. Just a weapon, so it just counts as wrecked. So we're in combat with the Mortis Contemptor. My initiative 4 can't hurt the Dreadnought even with crack grenades, so it is Craig's attacks.
Okay, so I get 3 attacks. They all hit. And strength 7, so 2s. 3 wounds.
Very nice. Looking for those 3+ armor saves. One guy. My Heavy Chainblade initiative 3 is looking for 3s to hit. For 1. Strength 7, looking for that 6. Nothing. At initiative 1, my 2 power fists are going to be attacking. Looking for 3s again. All hit. These are at strength 9. 1 pen, 1 glance.
What do you want me to take first?
I'll take the pen first.
Pen. Vulnerable save. Goes through. And the glance goes through.
Pen result at AP2. Huskar All initiative 1 is going to use his trusty Melt Bomb. Hits. Strength 8 plus Armor Bane for a Wicked Pen.
Vulnerable save.
It doesn't explode, but it is wrecked. Alright, starting this bite combat, I got Hammer of Wrath with my Horus Contemptor with 1 wound.
And I save.
Nice to save. Nice. The warlord is going to be assaulting at initiative 5. He's got a total of 6 attacks, including my digital weapons. Looking for 3s. Reroll my Mastercrafted Paragon Blade. And looking for 4s. 2 instant death and 1 AP2. So
Oh, they're all 3 dead.
3 dudes die. Horus Contemptor, 6 attacks with his rage. Looking for 4s. For 3. And looking for 2s. For 3 wounds. Those guys are gone. They will consolidate. The Horus Contemptor will consolidate 5, and the Wolf Lord will consolidate 3. Alright, in the swirling melee against these Dark Angel Tactical Marines, I have issued a challenge, but my Speaker of the Dead is only initiative 4 because of the Stasis Shell anomaly, so Craig gets to go first with his Praetor.
And with my warlord trait, I have counterattack, so I'm getting full attacks against you. I do have a digital laser, so I am getting 6 attacks against you. Okay. And looking for 3s.
I've got a Refractor Field, looking for 5 pluses, and Feel No Pains. Takes 2 wounds. Okay, so continuing the challenge, my Speaker of the Dead is going to make his rolls. I got 4 attacks. Strength 6, looking for a 2, and Preferred Enemy. Nothing. On initiative 4, my Grey Slayers, I've got a total of 9 attacks. Looking for 4s. Not bad. Looking for 4s again. Preferred Enemy. For 4.
4 saves. 1. My attacks back. I've got 21 attacks. I'm hitting on 3s because they have chain swords and they are Dark Angels and they got a special roll for that. So I mean looking for 3s. 17 wounds. Only 4 missed. So here we go for wounds.
So a total of 10 wounds. I'll start with the 8 guys I have remaining. Looking for 3 plus armor save. Ooh, a little nasty. They do get Feel No Pain on 4 of them. So 2 guys die, and then the remaining 2. Feel No Pain. 3 guys die.
My sergeant's attacking with Calibanite Warblade. He's got 4 attacks. 2 hits. And looking for 3s. 1 guy dies.
Feel no pain. Nope, one guy does die. Heavy Chain Blade going. He's got his 2 attacks. Looking for 4s. Preferred enemy. For 2. Strength 7. Looking for 2s. 2 wounds.
Armor saves. Good to go.
Very nice. My last combatants here. I've got a Huskarl with the Power Axe. Got 4 attacks, looking for 4s. Preferred enemy for only 1 hit. Strength 6 though, for 1 wound. And my Power Fist, looking for 4s. Ooh, both hit. Strength 9. Preferred enemy for 2.
So 3 guys.
Yeah. For this particular round of combat, victory to the Dark Angels. I lost a total of 6 to Craig's 4. So I do lose by 2. Speaker of the Dead, though, I'm fearless. So the fight continues. Rolling overcharge for my Quartus Contemptor. He's good.
Rolling for my reserves, my Xiphon, see if it's going to come in. It's in. Xiphon's moving on. It's going to come in an angle. It is going to aim for his Xiphon. And some aerial battle going on here. This tactical squad is going to stand still in Fury of the Legion, what's left of those Marines, hopefully finishing them off. Tactical squad is going to Fury of the Legion. I'm going to roll 20 dice. First 20. Looking for threes. Got 11 from the first volley, second volley. Got 24 hits, looking for those wounds, 4 up. Let's make those saves.
3+ armor saves across the board. Just try and survive, boys. Ooh. 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 5 Marines die. Do my morale test here for my Marines. Only 2 left. Oh, they fail.
They're running like dogs.
10-inch.
Xiphon's going to fire at the Xiphon.
I will jink.
You're going to jink. Okay. Last cannons. Twin linked. 2 hits. Missiles. 2 hits. Okay. Last cannons. 1 penetrate. And 1 glance.
Oh, which one do you want me to do first?
Do the penetrate first.
Okay, the pen goes through. The glance does not.
Okay, and then the missiles.
Missile also goes through.
Okay, and rolling.
Will explode.
It blows up.
So we do notice, we know that the Xiphon rotary missile launcher is supposed to do the D3 and pick the highest result. Didn't really matter as the vehicle was going to be destroyed anyways. Worked out it was explode, so I'm just going to do the crash and burn result, which is 11 inches up. 11 inches brought the template way ahead of my Grey Slayer, so no one will get crushed by falling aircraft.
Okay, my Praetor is going to attack in combat here. He's still on challenge. I've got 5 attacks. One mastercrafted. 3 hits. And 3's to wound. 1 instant death.
5+ refractor field. Nope. Speaker of the Dead goes down.
Action.
Speaker of the Dead attacking back. Oh, nothing.
Tactical Marines are going to fight at initiative 4. I've got a few attacks. And rolling to wound. Tactical Marines are going to attack. Looking for 3s, looking for swords. And weapons, 4s. 2.
3 up saves. Both good.
Calibanite Warblade from the The sergeant, looking for 3s. And looking for 2 more guys.
Okay, 2 Marines go down. Yeah. Okay, so my Grey Slayer with the chainsword's going. 1 hit, 1 wound.
Looking for a 3 for a save. Yes.
Very nice. And initiative 1, I've got a Power Fist and my Huskarl still. The Power Fist misses. The Huskarl, 2 hits, strength 5, 2 wounds, AP 2.
Okay, 2 guys dead.
Alright, so in this round of combat, the Dark Angels do win for reals this time. I end up losing by 1. Craig did 3, I did 2. So I've got leadership 9. And I'm good.
You're good.
Alright, roll a rally these Grey Slayers. Oh, rock solid. Horus Contemptor is going to overcharge for the +2 to run roll. But for now, I'm just going to peel along the side of this Xiphon. Wolflord is going to be moving up into this combat. He's looking for some of that Lord on Lord honor battle action. These Grey Slayers are just going to scuttle around to watch the battle go down and cheer their Wolflord on. The Cordis Dreadnought is going to run, whopping 2, so +2, he's got 4. Wolflord is looking for a 4-inch charge to get in. Does not get it.
Moving into combat, Bill. It is Bill's turn, but my Praetor is going to go first, and he's going to finish off these 2 guys. He's got 5 attacks. Ooh.
Oh.
This is going to hurt. Oh, they're dead.
Yes, they are.
Consolidation roll. 1 inch.
Contemptor Cordis overcharge result, and he is good.
My Xiphon's going to be going into ongoing reserve. He's gone. Praetor is going to split off from his squad. He's going to move towards the other Praetor, the Space Wolves Praetor. Get right up close and personal. And these guys are going to go for glorious death, and they're going to go headlong into this Grey Slayer squad. This tactical squad is going to try and finish off the Marines over here, so they're going to be moving forward for 4 inches. Sergeant's going to use his combi grenade launcher with stasis shells. He's going to fire it at these guys. And on target, so we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 guys. Okay, looking for 5s because it's strength 3. 2.
3 plus armor. 1 goes down.
Oh, I killed someone. The bolt pistols from the other 2 Marines. 1 hits and causes a wound.
3 up. Oh, another down.
This Marine squad is going to run for 2 inches. My Praetor is assaulting his Praetor.
Overwatch my pistol. Nothing.
Oh, I'm in. Tactical Marines are going to assault. 4, they're in. Bill, he's going to be getting his
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
My Marines. 1 hit. 1 wound.
And I'm good. Okay, my sergeant's going to issue a challenge.
The Huskarl will accept.
Okay.
Come in and fight.
Okay, so initiative 4. My sergeant gets 4 attacks. He has a Calvinite Warblade. So he's hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. Dead. Moving on to the rest of my squad. They've got their 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
3 up. Good. Grey Slayers get to attack back now. I've got my 3 main guys with their counterattack. I have 9 attacks total. Looking for 4s. And looking for 4s to wound for a total of 4.
So I'll do them all. These are all AP3. So one guy's dead.
Okay. Heavy chain blade going. Next step. 1 hit. Looking for that 2+, 1 wound.
I'm good.
My initiative 1, I've got my 2 power fists going for nothing. And the power axe, looking for 4s for 1 for nothing. Combat results, I end up losing by 1. So I will roll. My Huskarl's dead, so I'm only leadership 8. And I end up failing. Trying to flee.
2. He gets away.
Run away 5 inches.
Consolidation move. 6 inches. Okay, some Praetor and Praetor action. Because it's my turn, I'm going to go first. I am issuing a challenge. Bill, do you accept?
Totally in. I accept.
Obviously. Okay, so I'm going to go. I'm going to roll my dice. 4. That's 2 crafted. And 2 wounds.
I have a Iron Halo save for 4+, and I've got my Feel No Pain 5+ and a challenge, so I do end up dying. I get my 6 attacks back. Master crafted. For 2 wounds back.
Cataphractic armor has a 4 up invulnerable. I see.
Okay. So now that my Praetor is technically dead, the Lunacy injectors take place at initiative step 1. I get to make 1 final attack with my Paragon Blade, which hits and wounds.
4 up invulnerable. I take a wound.
The game has been quite back and forth, very bloody. It was looking really ugly there for the Dark Angels at first, and now it's starting to kind of turn around.
Surprisingly, I'm out assaulting you in a lot of cases.
I've lost some crucial assaults, and was really hoping those Lunacy injectors were going to pay off, but they did not.
They did not. Any of those dice rolls reversed there?
Yeah.
So overall, I think it's back and forth right now.
No. Grey Slayers are going to rally. Yes, they do. Grey Slayers are going to move up, try and take out these tactical marines. The Contemptor Cordis is going to overcharge for the +1 move, +1 assault. Shooting phase, my Grey Slayers will snapfire into the marines for 1 hit, 1 wound.
And armor save. Ooh. Sergeant's still alive, so he's good.
Cordis Contemptor is going to try and assault these tactical marines, looking for a 9-inch charge. He's in. Grey Slayers are going to assault, looking for a 6-inch charge, and they do not get it. Alright, so Dreadnought is in. I'm going to roll for my Hammer of Wrath attack. It does wound.
I lose a guy.
Very nice. And he's got 5 attacks for 4s, for 2s. 3 Marines.
1, 2, 3. Sergeant died in that combat, so I am at leadership of 8 minus 4, so I need 4 on 2 dice. I'm running.
Try and catch him. He does.
They're dead.
Cordis consolidate move for 3. And the Cordis Contemptor overcharge result, and he's still good.
Xiphon is moving on. He's going to try. Praetor's going to move up. This guy's going to move. Moving on to my shooting phase. My Xiphon is going to take some shots at that Contemptor Dreadnought. I'm going to use my las cannons. They both hit. And
Glance. Glance goes through.
missiles. 2 hits. 1 glance.
Takes 1.
Lone Sergeant's going to try and get into combat. I don't think he can fail, but, we'll roll.
I will overwatch with my 6 guys. Holy. For 2 wounds.
Looking for a 3 up. Oh, he's dead. Praetor is now going to try and get into combat. Can't be shot this time, and he's in. Praetor gets his 6 attacks. He's hoping to mulch this squad. Ooh, that was good. Mastercrafted. And looking for 3s. 4.
So combat results, I've piled in, but I cannot get into combat. So I end up losing by 4. I'm at leadership 8. And I do fail. I'm going to try and run. Get a 3.
I run 6 inches in total.
Consolidation move for my Praetor, 2 inches.
Contemptor Cordis, overcharging for the +1 movement, +1 to charge. He's just going to try and stretch out and get as close to the board edge as he can. Dreadclaw, moving up 12. These 2 Grey Slayers are going to try and run into cover. Cordis Contemptor is using his dual Plasma Blasters to fire at the Dark Angel Praetor. I am within 18 inches, just. Looking for 3s. 1 hit. I do have 2 gets hot. 4+, I negate him. Ooh, he ends up killing himself. The shot does wound.
Okay, invulnerable save of 4+. I'm good.
Grey Slayers are going to run, looking for some cover, hugging that wall. The Dreadclaw is just going to flat out towards the edge of the board here.
Flyer's going into ongoing reserve. Praetor's going to try and kill those last 2 Marines. Whoop.
Grey Slayers are going to move because I don't like to be close to that Praetor. 2 inches out. Grey Slayers are going to run for 3.
Xiphon's deep striking. Roll. He is on target. In a final desperate attempt, I'm going to try and kill those last 2 Marines with my Xiphon. So firing the las cannons. They both hit. And firing the missiles. They both hit. And looking for 2s for all of them. So 3 cover saves.
5 ups. They end up dying.
Well, the game's over. Shake hands.
Yeah, good game, man.
Good game, man.
It was awesome.
Well, we did go over the scores and everything. Bill did choose infantry, and so did Craig.
I did.
And we ended up with a 12-7 victory for Craig.
Yep.
And well, guys, just go over what happened, pretty much.
The game was looking really ugly in the beginning.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then it just started to turn. My big takeaway would be don't take Plasma Blasters on your Cordis Contemptor.
Yeah. For me, those Outriders underperform every time I use them.
Every game, I think they
Every game. It's just a waste of 300 points. Like, I don't know why.
They either don't come on or they just die instantly.
Yeah, they did do a little more this time, and I mean,
They did.
a little. So, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take Outriders.
I think you got to take them in a mass army.
Yeah.
With the Raven Wing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So.
That way they have more targets, and you can't just focus fire.
Yeah, you can't
on
just
one.
focus fire on the Outriders getting mulched and stomped, ruffle stomped. So.
Well, they are scary, right? You never want to really deal with all the plasmas twin link firing into you. It hurts.
It does for sure.
Oh, I think a Dreadnought. I mean, it was just the Dreadnought, right?
Yeah.
Dreadnoughts are gonna kill whatever they get into combat with. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So, but guys, remember
To like,
share,
And subscribe.
A big congratulations to Mika and his Imperial Fist army submission. As you can see from these pictures, they look awesome. If you would like to see your army featured on one of our upcoming battle reports, please submit your painting pictures to our next painting submission post, which will be on June 15th, found on the Bad Tabletop Gaming Facebook page. In the description below, you will also find a link to Mika's Instagram, where you can check out some more of his stuff. And please submit your pictures, because we look forward to all the submissions that you send us. Thanks a lot.